Hello. I thought for our this week's 10-minute alternative practice, we would look at EFT, which is Emotional Freedom Technique. And what that essentially is tapping different parts of the body to release any intention, release any unease and tension in the body, and try to clear energy lines. So in our body we have different lines of where energy goes up and down, and when there are blockages there, that's when we can feel some kind of uncomfortability, tension and unease. So we want to keep those lines free and moving so that we ultimately feel good. So there are different points of the body where we're going to tap, and I will show you that in a moment. And what with EFT, we decide on a specific topic. So that can be having a productive day, releasing tension, a good night's sleep, worry about money, lots of different things. And today I thought that we would work on anxiety today, but you can create any EFT practice that works for you. So to begin with, you want to identify the issue. So our issue today is anxiety. So we acknowledge in our body we're feeling anxious, and we want to clear that and feel a little bit lighter and better. And now that we understand and realize that we are feeling anxious, then we rate that anxiety from 1 to 10. So we may be feeling a little anxious, maybe rating it a 3. We might be feeling really anxious where we want to rate it an 8 or a 9, maybe even a 10. And the purpose of rating it is when we come to the end of our EFT practice, hopefully that rating has come down slightly, even if it's by 1 point. But you just get to see how the tapping feels for you. So with the tapping, we want to create a script almost. So when we're tapping, we're talking to ourselves also. So to begin with, I will show you the places that we're going to tap, and then we'll start to work on it together. So to begin with, you're working on the outside of the hand, so where the little finger comes down, and it's mainly known as your karate chop point. So you can either tap with all fingers. I mainly use 3 fingers and have a little bend, and we're just tapping in that space. And it's mainly around 7 times that we want to do that. From this point, we're coming to the inside of your eyebrow. So just where this eyebrow bone is, and that's what the second place that we tap. The third place is just to the outside of the eye, on that cheekbone, the top of the cheekbone. And then we come down to the inside, just underneath of the eye, inside of the cheekbone. So our 5th place is just below the nose. So you're going to find there's a little dip here, and that's where you're going to tap. And for these smaller places, you might want to use less fingers. From underneath the nose, you're coming to underneath the lip. Again, you're going to find a little dip here, and that's where you're going to tap. So I use my right hand and work on the right side of my face. I know it's opposite with the screen. If it's easier, if you're left-handed, this side might be easier for you. And then from the chin, both fingers now are coming to just underneath the collarbones. And we're just going to tap there. And you might want to experiment here, just where you feel that pressure. After underneath the collarbones, underneath the armpit, I'd say about 1 hand's width from underneath, and we're going to tap underneath the arm. And then finally, we come to the crown of the head and we tap there. So there are our points. Outside of the hand, top of the eye, outside of the eye, underneath the eye, underneath the nose, underneath the chin, collarbones, underneath the armpit, and the crown of the head. Okay, so from here, we are applying our anxious feelings to our tapping. So we always start off by identifying the tapping, identifying the reason why we're tapping. So for us, anxiety, and then having a statement after that that is it's going to make us feel good. So we're going to start at the hand. We're going to say, even though I'm feeling anxious, I know I support and love myself. Even though I'm feeling anxious, I support and love myself. Even though I'm feeling anxious, I support and love myself. Coming to the eyebrow. Even though I'm feeling anxious, I know that this will pass. Even though I'm anxious, I know that this will pass. Coming to the side of the eye. I know that I am safe in my body. I know that I am safe in my body. I know that I am safe in my body. Coming to underneath the eye. I know that I can protect myself. I know that I can protect myself. I know that I can protect myself. Underneath the nose. I protect myself by breathing deep breaths. I protect myself by breathing deep breaths. Underneath the lip. I protect myself by acknowledging my anxiety. I protect myself by acknowledging my anxiety. To the collarbones. I am love and I am loved. I'm love and I am loved. I'm loved and I am loved. Coming to underneath the armpit. I support myself in any emotion I feel. I support myself in any emotion I feel. I support myself in any emotion I feel. To the crown of the head. I am whole. I am complete. I'm whole and I am complete. I'm whole and I am complete. And then maybe taking a moment here to close the eyes. Breathe. See how you're feeling. Gently blinking the eyes open. So this was one round of all of our points, EFT points. You may want to do this around 3 times. So really working into those energy lines, really speaking to yourself. So you're speaking with clarity so that what you're saying, you're believing. And then after maybe your 2-3 goes, coming back to your rating. Before you rate, just take a moment to see how you feel, and then rate yourself from 1 to 10 with how anxious you're now feeling. And hopefully you feel a little more relaxed. Knowing that you can apply this to any way that you feel, and there are lots of things online that you can look at if you want to read specific script. If you're not sure what to say, then please look online. So let me know how you found the tapping, if you felt it worked, if it made you feel a little less anxious if you were anxious. And yeah, thank you.